Welcome back, guys, to my another YouTube video. This is your boy Botshelo Sello. So for today, I just want to show you the hidden secret in the 4-hour time frame. So a lot of people ask me which time frame I normally use for risk entry. So I'm just gonna reveal the secret today. So let's get down to the chart so I can show you how I enter my risk entry and why is the 4-hour extremely important, especially for risk entry and for zones. So let's get down to the chart so I can show you what I'm talking about. So this is the 1 hour time frame. I just want to go to the 4 hour 4 hour time frame. Firstly, I just want to show you about the risk entry that I normally use. So if you can clearly see here, let me just adjust it so you can see clearly. This is the 4 hour. So first, second, third touch, then that's when I go in with my risk entry. Because this one is a powerful risk entry, especially on the 4 hour. This one here. Then after I get in, let's see how it moves. So even here on the, this is still the 4 hour. Let me just go down to the 1 hour time frame so you can see the pattern clearly. But normally I would enter it on the 4 hour. So first, second, risk entry, that's where I go in. This is where I normally go in on my risk entry. This is where I go in. This will be my first entry. Then wait for it to break the pattern. Then wait for a retest. So this is the 4 hour also. But normally a retest, I go in with the 1 hour. But normally my second entry is going to be here. Then I'll have two entries on the trade. So normally, let me just show you other examples why I love the 4 hour. Even the zone, I just want to show you the zone here. Let me just remove this. Even this zone here, in order for me to start buying on this pair, it needs to break the zone. If you remember correctly, we sold this pair. We sold it. We were holding it, but when it came here, it had a lot of rejection. Then we took our profit out. It was on Friday, but we're still looking for an opportunity to sell. Still looking for sell on this pair. So this is the zone for the 4 hour. This is the zone for 4 hour. As you can see here, this is a strong zone. This is a strong zone. So in order for me to get in this trade again, I'll wait for it to can test the zone, and it will reject. It will reject. Then that's when I'll go in again and go down with it. Because this is a strong zone. If it doesn't do so, if it breaks, in order for me to get a buy, it should break the zone. Then come for a retest. And then that's when I'll go up with it. But for now, I'm still looking for, and I'll go up with it. So eventually it will show me a pattern or somewhere here. But for now, I'm still looking for a sell entry on this pair. So, but if it breaks this zone, especially the 4 hour zone, this is a strong zone. So if it breaks the zone, comes for a retest, then that's when I'll go up with it. But if it doesn't do so, wait for it to touch here, then get a rejection candle here. Let me just remove it so you can see. So if it comes and touches here, then it does a rejection candlestick for the 4 hour, not for the 1 hour. For the 4 hour, that's when I will get into the trade. So let's look for another pattern so we can see how this zone works, or the risk entry works. We just minimize this. This one here won't make sense. I want the pattern that will make sense, because let me just show you. See, there's no third touch. Sorry. There's no third touch, so I wouldn't enter a trade like this. I would have wanted it to come, then to a third touch, then that's when I was gonna go down with it. Here I see another risk entry. Let me just show you. So this is on the 4 hour, guys. It's not the 1 hour. My risk entry, I do it on the 4 hour time frame. See, first touch, second touch, third touch, then that's when we go in with it. And another confirmation for it is this strong zone. So they go together. They go together, the third touch and the strong zone normally go together. So you see how normally I enter a risk entry. I would want a strong zone. So this is a strong zone, then came for a retest, then go up with it, then comes for, it's actually a retest on the zone, and it's also the 4 hour zone. So the 4 hour zone is extremely important, especially if you want to get an entry. Even the risk entry, you can see in, up, retest, then you can go in again. Then you go up, then it hits your 90% rule. So let's just check another one. But clearly you can see how strong the 4 hour time frame is. Let's check another one here, just another pair. This one, but it wouldn't make sense. But let's just see how it went. Obviously, I wouldn't say it's a third touch. I wouldn't say it's a third touch here. But there is a zone here, but it's not that strong. Not that strong because it's playing around. Let's just check. Yeah, it's not a strong zone. But normally I wouldn't enter it because it didn't come for a third touch. It's a first touch, second touch, I'll wait for a third touch. So if it didn't come for a third touch, I'll normally do is I'll wait for it to break the structure. So if I didn't get a third touch, because it doesn't make sense here. So normally if it doesn't come for a third touch, I'll wait for it to break the pattern, then that's when I'll enter my trade. But here the risk is too small, so I wouldn't enter a pair like this. But if it doesn't do a third touch, I normally leave it. So here's another one here. But also it didn't touch here on the third touch, but I would have entered because there is a strong zone here. Let's quickly show you. There's a strong zone here. You see? second touch, but the touch it couldn't go because there was a strong zone. So I would have entered the trade here. Then I know I would wait for my 90% rule. Obviously, you know the 90% rule. Our target is somewhere here. It would have hit my TP. So this is how strong the zone is, the 4 hour time frame. So when you want to enter a risk entry, make sure to look for an entry on the 4 hour time frame. Wait maybe for the candle rejection on the 4 hour and make sure it's in the zone. Then that's when you can go with it and get some early entry because the risk entry is an early entry. So thank you guys for watching the video. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much, guys. Enjoy your day.